Loser is in the process of removing all the nuts and bolts from the front end of our truck parts. Okay, he claims he's got 3 bolts to go, but there's actually more bolts on it that are hidden. I want to see if he can figure it out all by himself without me babysitting him and being the romper room action that is going on. He is now listening to what I'm saying to you and actually vigorously looking for all the bolts, so when I get over there, he will make himself look like a smart guy instead of a dumbass. Let's go talk to him, see what he's got, and if he can figure out what fucking bolts we are talking about. Me, myself, and I. So you say you only got 3 bolts left?
It looks like it. But
where?
1, 2, 3.
Really? I don't see 3. Where are you talking about?
One right there.
Okay, hold on. Let me zoom on in there. Let's see. Okay.
One here.
Yeah. But how are you going to take those off upside down? How are you going to do that?
Well, I got 2 of them off upside down.
Well, we're not doing it upside down. That's stupid.
I think I'm going to have trouble getting the other.
Okay, so you're definitely sure that you got all the bolts off that you need to do before you flip this over. Are you 100% sure about that?
Well, I'm going to have to flip it over to get the other.
You sure about that, loser? Weekly guy loser?
Yeah.
Okay, are you positively 100% sure that you got all the bolts off everywhere on this thing before you flip it over? You're very 100% sure, romper room action, Tony, weekly guy loser, fuck off dude.
I'm so positive I'll have a smoke on it.
Okay, first of all, don't light your cigarette because you just fucked yourself in the ass. You just fucked yourself. Come on over here on this side where I'm looking and look at those inner fender wells right there. Okay, and you'll see there's 3 bolts on each side. Okay? Don't fuck me in the ass, it ain't gonna work. Put your cigarettes away and get the bolts off, weekly loser. And then flip it over and take the other bolts off and the front will come off with ease. Okay?
Gotcha.
But you know how to do it all, because you're a smart guy.
Well, yeah, I had 3 more to get in the front.
But you're doing it backwards. Why are you doing that upside down? Why are you making it hard on yourself by crawling around on the floor like a snake? Like a leech, like a, what do they call them bloodsuckers? Leeches, those little slimy things?
Upside down.
But why?
Because I could.
All I told you to do is take these bolts off while it's upside down, then we flip it over and get it off. I told you that. You're doing everything bass backwards like you live in fucking, you know, wherever the hell you think you live in. I'm sorry, Breckenridge, Colorado.
How you doing? Call me Uncle Breck.
I'm sorry, did I forget to remind everybody that Weekly Loser quit Southwest Rod and Custom? Did I tell you that? Did I tell you that he walked out of here like a slithering snake telling me how he was going to move to Colorado a month ago? And all of a sudden now he's back? I forgot to tell you that, didn't I? Well, yeah. We see exactly where he left off and exactly where he's starting back. At the fucking bottom. Wow, 20 fucking minutes, yeah. More like an hour and 20 fucking minutes. And you see, that's what I'm talking about here. That's the situation we have. People slander and talk and bullshit to think that they try to prove to you they know what they're doing, and now the excuses will come. Now the excuses are after that because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And it took him longer than 20 minutes like he was bragging to do. Hold on. What are you talking about?
Look what's going on here.
I don't really give a fuck.
I mean,
okay, that's not my problem that you were playing on your knees and we don't even want to ask what you were doing on them.
I fell down the mountain. I told you.
That's a good excuse.
Over here.
Most people that get down on their knees are doing a lot more than falling off mountains. But if you want to look at that as a mountain, that's up to you, but that's your business. What do you got here, Weekly?
Well, 4 pieces there, 2 out here.
Okay, we got the core support that we're not going to be using because that's junk. And we got our inner fender wells, which can you go ahead and flip those over? You're not done. You said you were done and you're not.
Oh, you didn't? You want
no, you're not done. Off? You're not done. Can you flip it over? We need the hinges and springs off, yes. Okay, so you're not done, all right? Can you flip that over, please? Go ahead and flip it over. No, go ahead and flip it over. Flip the grill shell over.
I don't want to break the lenses on the.
All right.
You know.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here, dude. Go ahead and flip it over, lay it on the ground. So you're telling me you got it all dismantled, right?
Oh, so you want the lenses out?
Everything's
now?
done. I want that whole fucking grill shell out of there, the whole fucking thing.
Sweet.
Do I gotta show you where the bolts are on that before you dismantle
No,
headlights?
sir, I know where they are.
Alright, show me. Show me where the bolts are on that hold that grill in there. Yeah, go ahead. Show me the bolts.
Well, there's one.
Okay, there's one.
Yeah, there's the other one right there.
There's another one.
Yeah, there's another one.
Okay, there you go. There's 6 bolts. You figured that out. I'm proud of you, bud. We're clapping in anxiety to see you get it done. Alright? And then you need to get the hinges off, and then when you got that done, in another 30 minutes, let me know.
Hinges in that?
Everything! 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 And now he wonders why he's only making minimum wage over here. If I was to do that front end and had it in piece off the truck just like he did, I would have that thing apart in about 20 fucking minutes. But he knows how to do everything, and he knows where all the bolts are and all the nuts. And you know, speaking of nuts, what is really going on with nuts? Well, it's 9:37 in the morning. Weekly Loser is supposed to be here. I don't give a fuck what that clock says, it's wrong. Alright, you jack that clock up so you can get off early. Okay.
9:26.
He's supposed to be here.
9:26.
Yeah, that's right. You jack that clock up 5 or 10 minutes so you can get off 10 minutes early.
I can't help that phone's piece of shit. I mean, that clock.
Oh, it
is.
Shit. Now it's a piece of shit.
I'll fix it right now.
But you were pointing at it like, hey, look what time it is.
9:27.
Exactly. But look right there. I just said 9:26.
Don't we have something better?
I said 9:26. I said that.
You know, you attacked me pretty
I
good
said
yesterday.
9:26.
Start off again today.
And look what you got here.
I'm gonna fix that.
Okay, you got that thing 10 minutes up on us, so you can get off 10 minutes early, trying to scam on my friend Pete over here, so you can get 10 minutes, you know, more pay time.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Beat you out all the money.
We got a lot of work to do, Loser. Can you do me a favor? Get my truck driving around the back, okay? And bring your gloves with you. You know, this is what it's like running a place of business when you got clowns working for you. When the clowns are here working, and you kind of get the idea from watching my friend Pete's videos. We got a lot of fucking work going on. We got a lot of work going on. You know, running late, owning their own business is a natural thing around here because that's what they do. That's what they do. So the best thing for you to do, being the business owner that you are, is put up with it. So to keep the process going, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. I don't know if anybody out there saw the video set of Weekly Loser dismantling the front end in 20 minutes. Well, we got to take all those front end pieces down to the sandblasters and have those completely sandblasted and cleaned up so we can get those painted and start assembling our truck back together to get the fucking thing out of my hair. And as we see, Weekly Loser doesn't know where the fuck he's going. Can you bring my truck over here? That's right, back it up all the way over here. We gotta load up front end parts to go to the sandblasters, please. I don't want it in this hole. Back it straight up, I want it over here. There you go, come on. Don't fuck me in the ass and try to get it in this little hole right here and fuck my truck up. Yeah, you just stay away from those little holes. Let's go. What we're looking at right here, we're looking at 2 front ends that go to 2 different trucks. If you remember correctly, we bought a parts truck to build our 2 trucks that we got, our 65 and our 66. We took the complete front end off the truck, and then Weekly Loser dismantled it. So what we got to do today, we got to take these parts right here down to the sandblasters. We got to get all this sandblasted and put into brand new condition once again. Now what we're looking at a core support over here. and you can see that it's got some kind of undercoating crap on it from way back when. And this core support is actually in very, very good shape. This is our original, factory original OEM core support. That's one reason we bought this parts truck, because aftermarket parts really fucking suck and will stick it in your ass. Here's the old core support over here that we're looking at now. The situation we have is you're way better off trying to find used condition parts, good used condition parts, than trying to buy brand new aftermarket parts. Aftermarket parts suck on these trucks. None of it lines up. Everything is misaligned. Nothing bolts together properly. And the best thing for you to do if you're restoring an old truck or an old classic car is try to find used parts before you go in the hole and buy aftermarket parts and fuck yourself along the way in the little hole that Mr. Weekly Loser likes to play games with, the little hole. Don't fuck me in my asshole today, loser. Don't. It's been reamed out a lot lately and it's starting to hurt. Okay?
You know, I had a responsibility with my son this morning.
Okay.
Had to deal with some...
what happened, bud? What's going on?
Nothing's wrong.
Well, what happened? You had responsibilities of what?
Well, he had to go to school by 8:10 this morning. His language arts teacher wanted
Okay.
to early.
Okay.
And,
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you know, you're taking care of your son.
we got a parent thing next Wednesday night, and I wanted to talk to the teacher, so I sent...
Well, there you go. That's why you're running late. I appreciate the
email
excuse.
this morning before.
Thank you.
I checked on his progress reports.
Okay.
4 classes that reported grades so far. We're all over 85.
Wow. And what grade's he in?
8th grade.
Awesome. Awesome job.
The reason this is all going well is because I'm attending to what he needs.
Well, that's
every
good.
morning and every night.
And that's
Now,
what a good
usually
father...
school starts at 9 o'clock, and that's why I've been getting here at 9:10.
Well, I appreciate that, loser.
9:15.
Thank you for the excuses.
A few extra emails
Okay,
this
thank
morning.
you.
Got here, and of course I've been clocking in at 9:30, even in spite of getting here at 9:15.
Yeah.
So not only am I...
Thank you, loser!
not fucking
Thank
here,
you!
You're getting 15
Back to the story! Thank you!
Not to mention that I...
All right,
took
thank
lunch,
you.
I had a sandwich.
I'm down here now. I can't hear you.
15 minutes for lunch yesterday, and I worked with it.
So what we're doing here is we are going to take all these parts that you see here off of the parts truck. We're going to go get them sandblasted, and they should be looking like brand new when we get them back. And you're really going to be amazed when you see them. Now, some of these parts are not off the parts truck. Some of the parts on the parts truck was actually rusted out. If we look down there, you can see that inner fender well right there, that inner fender skirt, it was rotted and rusted, so that's off the parts truck. But then on the other hand, we had a good core support off the parts truck. We also had 2 fenders that were in really good condition. We're going to go ahead and use those. But the 2 fender extensions, the upper fender extension, his were in better shape than the used parts truck ones. Go over there and get his grill. We need to get that sandblasted.
Where is it?
I think it's around the corner over here. Around the building.
Oh, there's quite a few parts of it. While we're loading
The
this
grill.
shit, drive the truck
Because the grill weighs about 4 pounds and you can bring it over here.
down. See,
I know. Your hands are heavy because you're holding a cigarette. Yeah. But you only took a 15-minute lunch yesterday.
That's right.
Well, you still get a 1-hour lunch. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly.
Okay, do whatever you want. I don't give a rat fuck. Okay?
And I chose to sand.
Okay, good. That's good. Thank you very
Not only
much.
did you get 45 minutes of lunch, you got an extra hour because I didn't clock
Well, I
in at
appreciate you
9:30
being
that night.
dedicated to SWRC.
So, you made $8 off me yesterday.
Wow. Thank you.
8, 7.
So on the way to the sandblasters we go. We're going to get all this sandblasted. And on this particular truck, we are even going to get the outside of the fender sandblasted due to the fact that they are very, very caked. And sandblasting a fender such as this, being made of super heavy gauge steel, is not going to hurt it. It's also going to kill our rust down here. And normally in this condition right here, normally when I restore a car, I would go ahead and get the outside of the body panels soda blasted. In this case, we're going to get them sandblasted because the owner is on a tight budget and cannot afford to have sandblasting done, soda blasting this, that, and the other. So we're just going to go ahead and have it all sandblasted. Now, if this car was a 1979 or up, we would not be able to sandblast the outside or the inside of the body panels, which would consist of our fenders, due to the fact that the metal would be very, very thin and would warp. Being a 66 that this is, we'll be okay and nothing should happen I don't preferably like getting body panels sandblasted, but once again, in this case, we're going to have to because the owner is on a very tight, squeezable budget. Squeezing on that little fucking hole till squeezing juice out of it isn't even possible anymore. He has taken the orange and took all the pulp out of it, you might say. So let's get this all loaded up, and when we get back, hopefully this will all look brand new, ready to paint and do our body work and get her done, do it right here at SWRC the right fucking way. Of course, that's only if Weekly Loser can get off his ass and get the grill loaded up that I told him to do 10 minutes ago. I'm sorry, you're still smoking your fucking cigarette.
I'm not going in.
An average cigarette burns for 4 minutes. An average cigarette is a 4 to 6 minutes smoke.
I think we got 60 seconds.
I've been talking for the last 10 and you're still smoking, unless you lit another one up.
I have no idea how long you've been talking.
Let's get the grill loaded up, please, sir. Please.
I'm not going. I'm saying.
No, you're not. The shop will be locked. You're going. We gotta go to the steel yard and you're gonna help me get the steel. Thank you. Loser. Weekly guy. Thank you. There's nothing to sand. When we get back, we're painting the truck. I don't fucking believe this. I don't fucking believe the motherfucker argues with me and it's my fucking place of business. He's getting paid where he's sitting in the truck or whether he's fucking sanding a fucking fender. What does it fucking matter to him? Get the shit loaded, loser, and don't scratch my paint job. So we'll be back. This is Pete, Southwest Riding Custom. That's Bruno, and we're always here, right? So take it easy, have fun, and enjoy what you're doing. See you later.